Cola and Imisi, you've seen him with Imisi. He's a lot more playful.
She now has a budding friendship with our fashion boy.
Yeah.
If people like seeing Imisi, she's getting screen time. Anybody she chooses to spend her time with is going to get screen time. There has to definitely be Indomie chicken pepper soup moment.
This past week in the Big Brother Naija house, Biggie said no evictions, all thanks to head of house Rude Boy. But trust his housemates kept the drama up at 100 the entire week. For example, Diddy and Cola finally gave us a moment where we felt like maybe this their ship might actually sail. On the other hand, Jason confused the entire fans with his love triangle between Sultana and Joanna. And for me, if you ask me, I don't know what's up with the housemates between this whole who is final between Diddy and Midday. There's a lot of things happening this week, but trust, we'll be talking about it on the show.
Plenty things they saw for this house, like he said, and trust me, we are here for the gist and the banter. My name is OluDamee.
My name is Elvis Christian.
And a big shout out to Indomie for sponsoring today's episode. I mean, we're so grateful for you bringing all your deliciousness on and off screen.
Right, guys, we have special guests in the studio, and if you ask me, more special than others, but let's not go into that. Let's not start the show being shady already. But we have a very gorgeous, I don't want to call you, do the introduction yourself.
No, we do this one. And get why. Get why. In fact, let me even bust the whole casala. Neo is our connection.
Yeah, we are connected.
So do the introduction. Go ahead.
All right, so she is she's a multi-award-winning actress, content creator, influencer, beauty mogul, reality TV star, Big Brother Naija's two-time. It's not you go one, you go as an all-star. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the beautiful Benita Akpofure.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing I've said ever.
It's so nice to have you on the show.
Yes, I'm proud of your growth. Well done. I will not lie. When you first started, I said,
Yeah.
Yes, I am proud of your growth. So well done. This is a full circle moment. I'm glad to be here.
Clock it.
And of course, I'm glad to be here with you, darling. But I'll let him do your introduction. Okay, baby.
All right, so you are introducing yourself. Don't worry.
Shay Diva. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Bomi David, and thank you for having me
On the show.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump straight in. So let's just ask, it's housewarming. Who was your fave so far? Like someone who, not necessarily your fave, someone you've been enjoying, or people?
Imisi.
Yeah, one of the Imisi apologists.
Imisi. We don't apologize here.
He said apologies.
We don't apologize
I don't mean
here.
that in a shady
We
way. I'm
don't.
just like,
Yeah.
Do you have anyone or two that you're like feeling this?
Disclaimer, please, I'm not looking at anybody, but there are some names that are standing out. So I'm interested in Sultana's story, Dede's story. There's somebody called Midday. I'm interested in Cola's
Midday.
story as well. Yeah, I don't really remember. There's a lady with like the blonde short hair.
That's Joanna.
She's like giving me, she might unravel a very nice spicy package later on, so I'm interested in her story too.
All right.
But I don't have a fave.
That's
Yes.
fair. That's fair.
Are you not going to ask me?
You don't.
I don't matter. Hey. Okay.
But for me, if you ask me, I pick my faves every week.
Every week?
Every week. I like.
You are so disloyal.
Like if you impress me this week, you are my fave for the week. Like so from the previous week, it's been Diddy, Emissi, Cola.
Okay.
Yeah, just the three of them.
But today's Monday, so who?
We'll see. By Saturday, we'll figure that one out.
Okay.
Do you want to say something about it?
I love Imisi. I love Cola.
Yeah.
Those are my two great people in the house.
Right,
You picked two already. That's it. Like
That's it.
When
Yes.
did you pick? When did you pick? Which one?
Okay. I picked Imisi from the first week.
Yeah.
Then Cola, I'm just saying name of recent. And
When did you pick?
From the moment she came on stage, that omble entrance.
Yes. Removing our wig. Removing our wig again.
Ebu tell people.
Which one is that? What's that? What's that? Elvis. No. Don't do that.
You say name
No, I don't.
Yeah, she came with Ombele.
The wig too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What do you mean the wig?
She
When
was
she got
that
in,
wig.
she took off her wig. She became
Stop.
very comfortable. Then she came in with
Okay, Emissi. So She did oblate and whipped the wig off.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Nigerians fell in love on the spot.
Then she came in and she said, Ekaleo. I would relate to that.
Yes,
love her so much.
she's a very good game player. I like that about her. But let's jump right into what we have for this past week. So finally, Kola has been chasing like I like a year now, right? Because I'm a yearner myself. Kola has been yearning and yearning and yearning. Finally, Lord Jesus have answered our prayer in the fandom. And Diddy is giving him a lot more crumbs than she would usually give. So what do we feel about it? Do we feel like, the ship is brewing? Is it sailing? Is the boat leaking? What's going
If you
on?
asked me this on Saturday, I'll say yes. But after Ebuka's question and Kola's response with coin, I don't think it's going to fail because Dede I want to believe she likes coin as a friend. Like, that's her bestie. So, for Kola saying that, the Chihuahua statement, even though he claims it's a joke, says he talks like a child, yada, 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 I don't think she would find that funny. So, sorry, Mr. Yena. No ship for you.
I don't think she cares about anybody's feelings in the house. Like,
Exactly.
she doesn't.
Oh, no, she does.
She
care about
doesn't.
I don't think Dede would put herself or her game back for coin. Because this whole thing, we have to remember that Dede has already said that this whole, doing these three guys for her is a game that she has a man outside. Obviously, she's doing in the house.
Oh, she got a man.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I like her. I like her for the sisterhood. Okay, I like her. So I think that it gets to a stage. What week are we in now in the house?
I think
week
we're into
7.
week 6.
6.
Week 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn, time is going. So it gets to a stage where, the first layer of your armor has worn off. And you do kind of want to have some kind of connection with something or someone or whatever that makes you feel better. So I feel like she might just be wanting to feel better for the moment. I personally would not really like my girl to get into. She's now my girl. Oh my god! I would not like Dede to get into a ship. Like girl, don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't want any ship.
I like the fact that she has her options open.
Her fishes, like she calls them.
She called them fishes.
Yeah.
Girl! No, she's doing. She called them fishes.
Yeah.
They are fish in the sea.
Yes.
Yes.
In a pond.
Yeah, she know what she's doing, and she may have
Exactly.
a point.
That's why I feel like, yes, she maybe to coin, she might be like, oh, I don't like that Kola said that about you, but I don't think she would stop hanging out with Kola.
And I don't
because
even
of
think
that.
she cares.
What did he say?
So I think he was like, in a different conversation, he was like, Coin is a lot younger than most of the guys in the house. And he says, oh, Coin talks a lot like a child, like a chihuahua. He acts like a chihuahua. Like, he doesn't express himself well. He even went on to say it when Ibuka asked him, compared him to Joanna, another lady that they're about the same age. Just like, Joanna expresses herself a lot better for their age
So
bracket.
he just made an excuse to kind of dismiss her a little bit.
I guess.
Without telling her why he may not be. Man, boys, boo.
Me, I feel like when Ibuka asked that question to Kola, I feel like the main reason why Kola and Coin don't exactly gel is because of Diddy.
Yeah.
Imagine you like a girl, then the girl now picks another boy to be her bestie. They share meals. She cooks for him. She lets him stay in the bed. Yes, nothing is platonic, but he will still feel a type of way. I wished he had told Ibuka that the reason why I said that is because I'm jealous that Diddy is closer to him. I would rate him a lot more for that. I still rate you, guy, but I would rate him a lot more if he was just honest about it.
Okay.
Yeah, like just say it's that I don't like this boy because this girl I like is following him. All right, so let's move on to Mide and Diddy, right? The housemates, of course, every season there's always two girls that they want to pit, or at least three that they want to pit against each other. It's happened from.
It's a classic.
Yes, it's what the fans love it, right? So this season it seems like it is Mide and Diddy, which weirdly are friends, and it starts with looks. Or who is finer, Diddy or Mide? This is something the fans do. I don't think we've seen it a lot where the housemates are doing it themselves. So this season, there's a lot of talk. Oh, who's the finest girl in the house? Is he Diddy or is he Mide? And one of those things, I know someone who thinks it's none of the both of them.
Who's the person?
One of my friends does.
Oh, okay.
Who thinks it's not even that neither of them are even third place, right? So, what do we think about this whole thing?
Why is this a question? Why is this a question?
Right.
why is this a measure? I mean, I get it in the subconscious, but for it to gain momentum to the point where it is a headline in a conversation is very annoying to me.
Yeah.
Like, how you look is not an achievement. Well, if you've spent a lot of money, it can be, but all I'm saying is it's not something that you acquired because you were so smart, you were so skillful, etc. And they both look completely different.
That's actually another
Dede
thing.
is a chocolate beauty, a gazelle, and Midday is a caramel latte, like chai one. Two completely different looks. It's two different types of beauty. You don't compare a tomato to a strawberry. They're two different things.
Yeah, red Charlotte.
You know, I think they just,
Yeah, I
that's not
feel
an
you.
achievement. I want to see girls competing. I want to hear like conversations about that. Like,
To be fair, in Didi's defense, this is not a conversation that she exactly carries on her head, right?
no, the fans are doing it.
Yeah.
And they need to stop doing it. They do it year in, year out. Yes, I am saying
Yeah,
this
every
personally. It is, yes, cheap, whatever you want to call it. You guys do it year in, year out. If you're not doing it in the current season, you are comparing all the beauties of all time and dragging who is
Let it
top
rest.
10, who is top this. Like, just leave it. Leave it.
All right, so what do we think about their friendship dynamic? Because now I can see cracks in the wall, right? So Midi was telling Kola that, initially, Diddy kind of wanted the friendship more than her, that Diddy was one that went to ask her,
Context. She wasn't saying it in that manner.
deaf.
She wasn't saying it like
help
that.
us tell us how she
wasn't
was
saying
saying
it
it,
like
sir.
that. Kola
Sorry.
was saying the friendship
Sorry,
is
sir.
You
one-
are so shady. And you carry on, like you go with the...
No.
Nah. So
So help me, sir.
Kola was saying he feels the friendship is one-sided, that Mide is more into the friendship. Then
But
Mide-
what's his own?
he likes Diddy.
So you like the girl, you want to spoil her friendship. What's your own?
Maybe
Why would you put your mouth inside the girl's
Kola is
matter?
playing a game in the
playing a
house.
What kind of game is? How
He
is
wants-
that going to
I-
help?
I think
Playing
he
a
wants
game in
to-
the house.
He wants to take Mide out of Diddy's life so he can go inside.
So
can
he
go and
thinks
feel-
that he will fill the space.
Yeah.
Whatever
Maybe.
Midday is providing in Dede's life, I'm sure she cannot get it from Kola. Otherwise, she wouldn't have value for Midday in her life. Boys, you people were chai Kola, really? Really?
Yeah, so then Mide says, oh, she's not...
It's not one-sided.
Yeah, it's not one-sided. Diddy was the one who even initiated, oh, let's be friends, let's do this together, So that's it. It's not a thing of, oh, Mide is into the...
Their friendship doesn't interest me, to be honest, in the house.
Yeah, I prefer...
It doesn't interest me.
Yeah, I prefer
personally.
Diddy and Joanna to Diddy and...
I don't have preferences for who wants to keep as friends.
Yeah.
One thing I would always say is that it's always Bright Morgan doesn't exactly enjoy Diddy's presence with Midi.
Midi.
And one thing I like about him is that he will say it, right? And I always feel like Midi is always here on the receiving end of these gists. And I was like, does she tell Diddy though, like, oh, Bright doesn't actually like you. This is what this XYZ is saying about this. I think she keeps that to herself. She might have good intentions, might want to like, oh, I don't think Diddy needs to hear this one. It's not important. But yeah, I do feel the friendship is a little shaky, not one-sided. I think both of them like each other for whatever reason. But the friendship is a little one kind for me.
You know, Bryce went ahead to tell Mide that she must not apologize for the statement.
Wait, why do the boys have such a problem with these girls being friends? What's the issue?
You went to bodies link.
Why are the boys in their feminine energy? Why are you dragging rope with female? Are you for real? That's what it means. Because if you are a man and you know your place, so a woman's friend or like co or whichever affiliate should not threaten your existence or whatever you have going on there.
True.
That's an insecure, that's a schmigger move.
Schmega move.
That's a schmigger
Vocabulary
move.
update.
I've added this like schniga. Stop being a schniga.
That's why I prefer Imisi and Kola's friendship.
All right, because that's where we're headed to. All right, so talking about friendships right now, Kola and Imisi, these are two different housemates that didn't really cross paths earlier on the show as the show started, but all of a sudden they are very good friends now. I was on TikTok recently and I saw a TikTok page, I think a fan created it and I called it Komisi, like merging their names together. Komisi stars, thousands of followers, thousands of views, thousands of likes, comments. Everyone is loving the screen time that they get.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we feel about that?
I love it. I love Cola, I love Imisi. So the conjunction together is just amazing.
Yeah, because one thing I've known Cola before, not personally. I've seen him on Instagram. He was a budding influencer before the show, and I didn't really connect to the guy. He was always looking good, and that's something to connect to, right? Or coming on the show, I was like, his personality is a little stiff for me. But now seeing him, no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I felt his.
You see him in real life. You know how he is in real life.
I thought I don't know him personally.
Yes, you don't know him personally, but you've definitely observed him socially on multiple occasions. Yes.
So now at the show, as the show is progressing, I'm seeing him with Emissi. He's a lot more playful. Now speaking a lot of Yoruba.
Okay, so she brings
teaching,
out.
Yeah, she's teaching him some Yoruba slang. He's pounding yam now.
He's pounding yam?
He's walking around barefooted. That is something he said initially, that his feet won't touch the ground. So I think she's bringing a raw, relatable, playful side of Cola that I was like, okay, I see this now. I like this. And I think a lot of fans are connecting to Cola because of it. Even Imisi, on the other hand, I think he's trying to bring out the girlier side of Imisi, telling her, I think you should dress a lot better now.
That's cute.
Try on makeup, because she used to use red.
What?
Here.
Which I love.
What you mean?
Which I love.
Wait.
But it was funny. Like, very funny.
Red brow pencil here.
She can do blue, green.
Then she'll put a dot in the middle.
A red dot, precisely.
Red dot, yeah.
So it was something, even people like that about
So
her.
she's adventurous. Like, does the hair match the eyebrows?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
She just be randomly.
There's no
randomly
aesthetic towards it. She's just doing
anything.
things.
The eyebrows just be tweaking.
Yeah.
She's a very funny character.
She's a character.
Exceptional. Like, that lady is so different.
But from what I see online, disclaimer, I see online, not that I knew anything, please. She's quite relatable.
Yeah.
So if she now has a budding friendship with our fashion boy, because I know him as a fashion boy, it means he's like loosening up, right?
Yeah.
So we're seeing a more relatable side of him. So it's benefiting him at the moment.
I think it's benefiting the both of them.
Okay.
I think it's benefiting the both.
Yeah.
I think more because I think Imisi already has the widespread support, right?
So I think it's benefiting him more.
Yes, because she already has the support, right? So it's making a lot of people see Cola more, if you ask me.
Okay.
I kind of liked Cola a little before, but a lot more now. But I think the friendship and the conversations, if the friendship is genuine or does Cola actually really like her, things like that. I think he does like the girl.
If he's relaxing around her, then definitely her energy is good for him in the house. He would find her a safe space. So yes, I think that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, I'm here for the friendship. I follow that TikTok page.
You follow, you're a Komisi?
You're a Komisi star.
Komisi.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing, because I think Diddy might have been in her feelings following Ibuka's question, and I think someone asked Cola or something about it, and Cola responded, or at least I have my Emissi to talk to. Even if no one wants to talk to me, I have Emissi to talk to. So I'm like,
that's it. That's the safe
ball,
place.
yeah.
That's the safe place.
and I like that.
I didn't even like Cola when Cola was all over Diddy. But now that it's Cola and Imisi, I'm like, I love it. Honestly, I love it. And we are seeing Cola more now.
It's getting a lot more screen time.
Yeah, but
It was just being...
if people like seeing Emissi, she's getting screen time. Anybody she chooses to spend her time with is going to get screen time and an extra chance to show you a side. Sweetheart, the dynamics of this thing, see, you will figure out who these real people are when they come out.
All right, guys, so talking about friendship, let's have a taste of Indomie, a brand that brings people together. Ooh, skull.
Oh, thank you.
It's almost like Pearl say something.
I mean,
This is so nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
thank you.
That
I'm not
smells
looking for
nice.
anybody.
Come.
Let's not calm down.
It smells good.
Right.
I'm trying to see how I can best eat this.
chicken pepper soup, just like how I like it.
That's your show.
Yes, you should.
So, as a spice queen,
Period.
yes, this goes down well with me. But it reminds me of like crazy moments, spicy moments. You know, like in the kitchen, or you're fighting, or
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
that
What's been
time
the
where-
spiciest moment this season for you?
there was this time when Imisi did this thing with K-Bobo. So K-Bobo has this accent that only him knows where it's from. Then she goes, I'm gonna.
You're
English,
gonna.
English is not about I'm gonna. English is not.
He's always like he's saying gonna one
Wanna,
and
wanna,
that's
wanna.
in his head an American accent.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
America.
He's a Yoruba boy from Ekiti State,
That
precisely.
accent is from Ekiti.
He's a Yoruba boy
Also
from Ekiti State.
So he has crayfish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He's homely.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being homely.
Exactly. That's why I like my own noodles. The crayfish noodles. Exactly.
I think one thing Indomie Oriental fried noodles give me is the Dede dressing. Every Sunday, she's always looking really good.
Yeah. I think even
Every day.
every day, she's one housemate that always looks good. The fashion, her midday color, the fashion is fashioning with them.
Coin started well with fashion, but
Yeah, but it dropped.
people like say the clothes don't finish.
So who's number one though?
When it comes to fashion,
Is it a fashion queen this season or fashion king?
We did not give Thelma Lawson some credit, so because Thelma so
I feel like Thelma gives me more crayfish. She's very homely. She's yes. No, it's not. It's
Like
yeah.
Indomie crayfish.
Yeah, she gives me that homely vibe because she's one that's always in the kitchen. She always wants to cook, always wants to make sure the house looks,
Yeah.
she's very motherly.
So there has to have been a fight in the kitchen because there's no season
Faith
that
and
Imisi, Faith and
it's not
Imisi.
going down. Like there has to definitely be
Very spicy.
Indomie chicken pepper soup moment there. Like pepper must fly.
Faith and Emissi, Faith and Rude
And
Boy.
let me
Yeah.
guide you. That Faith and Imisi moment, they poured the Indomie on the floor. They poured the Indomie on the
That
floor.
is literally liquid gold in the house.
Sacrilege.
Like I hate. Anyway, never mind. The kitchen,
Well,
the
why would
kitchen
you wait
struggle
to
is
me?
just very real. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
You know, and nobody wants to be struggling, especially
You,
this is a
you
necessity.
said something that I want to ask. So where did you hide your own Indomie when you were in the house?
Because they always hide Indomie.
An
Because
egg.
Like, yeah, they always hide it.
So, do I really? Let's just move on. Let's move on, okay? But if I had to hide my Indomie chicken pepper soup noodles in the house now, first of all, you have to take your hot flavor, flavor, hot commodity there. I would put it in my suitcase where we have to change clothes in and out of. Yes.
If I was to hide my Indomie crayfish flavor, I'll hide it in the arena. Because that's where no one will look for it. So it's only when we go for task I'll steal it back.
That's not stealing. That's self-rationing.
See?
A very homely, authentic,
Way to do it.
grounded way to reason. Okay, I like this Indomie crayfish
Where
direction.
would you keep yours?
I've been thinking. I can't. Honestly, I really cannot think of any
That's the
place.
foreign one as well.
I feel I'll hide mine in plain sight in the kitchen.
In
Ooh.
this house.
You know that shelf that people don't touch? I'll hide it behind it. All those other brands, I'll hide my Indomie.
Or
behind
you just touch it. That's what.
it.
Take it out.
Put it inside something else. Nobody will.
Why do I need to hide my Indomie Oriental fried noodles?
Exactly.
Like why? Like there should be
Because it's
more
hot
than
one day
enough.
with
There should be more than
chickens.
enough.
It's like you've not met Kaikumi. Or Ike.
Or Ike, really?
Guys, leave my EK out of this.
Yeah. Well, that was needed.
God bless him,
A very,
Dominic.
yeah, a very good way to ease the conversation in. All right, so let's jump right into the conversation. Like I said 3 times, fans are saying that Joanna is thinks Ebuka's words are getting into her head a little bit more. Because I think earlier on the show, Ebuka wanted to ask Joanna a question, and he started with Joanna, vibe queen. And yes, one thing in the defense of the housemates, right? I don't know if it's something you would relate to. You don't know what's going on outside. So whatever Ebuka says is something like a hint
It's one hint.
Yeah, just one hint. Like a
Yes.
way to just test, like, feel what's going on. So this is what happened with Joanna. So since Ebuka said that vibe queen, she's been working around with an extra chip on her
Feeling
shoulder.
herself.
You understand? Feeling herself like she should.
A swell,
If
her
you don't-
chest swelled.
Yeah, exactly. She's a lot more, you know.
Delulu.
Haba.
Oh wow!
She's very Delulu, Joanna.
But hold on. But why can't she? Why can't
Why
she
she
be
not the vibe?
Delulu? Why can't she not be Delulu? She's Delulu off her own, on her own supply.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah, you better be happy.
Love it for you, Joanna.
Yes.
The thing is, like with Joanna, yes, I do think that Joanna is a vibe queen. But in terms of vibe, I think where her vibe comes, she's a very good dancer. So when it's the Saturday night show or on
Pool party.
Thursdays, she's always camera is always like on her because
Yeah.
she knows how to control her body very well, right? But outside that, I don't know much about the vibe.
Then that thing she did with Mensa, Joanna, that you were really hogging attention. It didn't look good on you. Do not do it again.
But it's Big Brother. It's an attention show.
Ass was very.
Who is
What did she do?
Mensa?
What did she do though?
Mensa.
Who is that?
It's a whole different outfit.
Is that a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't be like the guys are not.
They are not in your radar.
They're not at the front running of the story this season.
Actually, it's been the girls
Like,
steering the
I
conversation.
don't know, no guys. Who is Rumi?
Rule boy.
Whoa.
You don't need to know that.
Real boy.
That
But I'm
person.
just explaining, like I said, I should not be this bamboozled in week 6
Right.
on
You do have a point.
what the,
At least your name.
Yeah.
Your name
Mensa
Yeah.
is Adekunle Gold's
Lookalike.
who?
Mensa is Adekunle Gold's lookalike.
And we didn't see him.
Right.
Joanna.
Joanna.
By the way, I love Joanna and Jason's relationship during the parties, like pool party.
Well, they like to grind on each other.
It's nice. And I feel like there's like a sexual tension between
What's
both of
wrong?
them.
Do people not? You obviously do not get grinded on top of because his face just went sour in like
No,
2
no.
seconds.
It's not even that. I think it's more.
What is your problem with their grinding now?
I think it's because like I don't exactly care for Jason and Joanna. I care more for Jason
And Sultana, that's my shit.
Yes, because I personally like. I think people that watch the show know that Elvis doesn't really agree with Sultana a lot. But when it comes to Jason J and Sultana,
yeah.
I like the dynamic. 'Cause
I
it
like this Sultana person. She's making a lot of conversations happen. The conversations are happening at different stages. We're talking about moms with her. We're talking about her standing her ground. We're talking about her when she has a friendship and I like.
She's a lot of
She's
storylines
everywhere.
around her.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm sorry, for me, bias, you need to give me a great reality character can take me into different places and different levels and appeal to different ages at different times. So I think Sultana
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a good story.
I mean, outside my only problem with Sultana is, giving a different standard to other women in the house than herself. But outside that, I find she's a reality TV star, like you said.
What do you mean by that?
I think she's one person to give side talk like, oh, this girl is insecure. She's very shallow. She's quick to
So
say
she
that.
can pick it up.
Yeah, she's very quick to drop like snarky comments, specifically.
But some
at other
people
women.
can really pick that stuff up.
Fair.
You want her to keep quiet and keep it to herself?
Well, but the thing is that when Ebuka asked her,
Or does she say it to, like,
no,
is she direct?
That's the
No.
problem.
Oh, she's not direct.
Yeah.
No, you can't
Exactly,
be having all of that
exactly.
opinion and
Even
not
when-
be
even
direct.
when- Even when she's like having confrontations with people, her voice is very like
Yes.
speak
Speak
up,
up.
girl, speak up.
Yeah, but not every conversation requires volume.
increase the tempo. If you're allowed during the gossip, you should be loud
Yes,
during the
yes.
conversation.
If
Yeah.
your mouth is running in the back, definitely
It should
it
run in the
should
front.
It should run in the front.
Yeah, that's.
And
that's
if you can't run it in the front for gaming purposes, then just be quiet. But don't implicate your
right.
steez.
All right, guys. So still on Sultana, one thing with her that really connected me recently was when she was discussing with Jason J about her being a single mom. She was married at the age of 15. I wouldn't really want to call it married, but that's the situation it is. And the whole dynamic of being a single mom and wanting to keep that to herself is something that I've seen, reoccur in the Nigerian space, and it's just nice to see her talk about it and shed more light. And one thing about the fans is that, yes, we can be all, Hakuna Matata about it now, but it's something that they can also use to drag her eventually.
Later.
It's a sensitive topic,
Yeah.
and I like that she brought it up. What do we think about it?
Well, I'm going to just get straight into it because I'm probably one of a few other women who would have gone through this exact experience. And yes, she has chosen to handle it, or it seems that way, because we don't know whether she has spoken about it before and they just chose to show it now. I kind of think it's a bit sad that we had to wait till now to find that out about her. But that should tell us all something. We need to hold a mirror up. Why, as women in modern Africa, should we have to disguise or use smoke and screens or take our time to reveal that we have responsibilities, or there is a past story, or there has been a struggle? Why is child marriage even a thing that is currently still existing in 2025? I'm not going to pin it down to a religious situation, because it isn't. It has existed in time, in every religion, in so many different cultures. But this is definitely a real issue at some point that we have to face. So as a single mom, you go through a lot, because everybody has this, please, you must have this image because you are, and then at the same time, it's like, oh, you are not deemed worthy of love or worthy of success because you are raising children and you are not married. So it's just, I want us all to really hold a mirror up to ourselves on this situation. But I support all single moms, like, as much as I can. But yeah, I wish her the best.
Yeah. I look, one thing is that, it takes a housemate to get vulnerable one time, then you just see everything and everything just begins to make sense for you, right? Because Sultana was someone who I struggled to understand, but now everything just like,
just changed, yeah.
I see that. She's a lot more calmer now. She's the current interim head of house as we speak.
I love that for her.
Yeah,
Go
so
girl.
I think it's a renaissance for Sultana now, a new light for her, and I love that for her.
For people who fight that hard, they have been through wars that they may never even be able to speak to their own parents about. That's what we need to understand, and you need to be kind to those people. It's not even a thing of oh, the person is mean. Literally, everybody's personal character is based on past experiences and past trauma.
Shapes everything.
And if you are emotionally intelligent enough to understand that, then you will give grace to people.
Right.
And even the emotionally intelligent sometimes do wild out. I do act buck crazy and act a whole mess once in a while. It's needed. It's allowed.
Period. Clock that tea. Clock, oh yeah. All right, so right about now, we're moving into, the second half of the show. The first half has gone, no more play. Who do we think has been the most strategic housemate so far?
Diddy.
Why?
Because she's playing 3 guys at the same time, and I think that's actually very, very smart. I cannot do that.
Right. So,
I'll say Imisi, she has been consistent. I love her. She has been herself, or the character she has been playing from the onset till now.
who would you...
I didn't know. I don't know. I would say Biggie is playing the baddest game.
Yeah.
When I never see anything, plot twist is coming. Biggie is loading in the front.
Actually, there hasn't been a
makes
big
sense.
plot twist this season yet.
It's
so
coming.
I'm sure
It's coming.
All right, so if you ask me, because it's me that asked the question, I'll give you 2 names. I would say Imisi and Diddy. Imisi has been consistent, and I like the game that she's playing. It's working for her. She's easing it up now, and that's good. And Diddy, the whole having her fishes, has a lot of conversation around her, and I love that for her. The women are actually killing it this season. Yeah, I'll give them to...
They are always killing it every season.
I love that they call them fishes.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
It's not, I like it. I agree.
I mean, it's not like an insult, but when I say many fish in the sea, darling, fishes.
All right, we've got one reaction on X. Frankly speaking, with Gloria Elijah says, Jason J pissing me off. You say Sultana is your biggest temptation in the house. You want to go back home to a happy relationship and you're trying to fight the temptation. But you still sleep on a bed, cuddle, smooch, touch. How the hell are you fighting the temptation? So your baby is at Your babe is at home watching you and waiting for a man to return home to our understanding girlfriend, my foot.
Hold on. All of this is in one tweet.
Like, it's a lot.
Hold
It's
on.
very exhausting.
My skin was crawling
Thank you.
as you were reading this to me. This is a full, middle-aged, matured individual that probably should invest half of her energy at least to her own life personally. And she out here whining every year. Just put the gorilla to the side. Do you have another reactive ex tweet that we can respond
We've got
to
another one.
from a place that is like balanced? Do you understand? Like, there has to be a balance, baby girl. Get
All right.
Live.
We've got
I said
Oracle here. It says Jason J strategy
This
clocked.
is Jay again.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is into Dede. Lead Sultana on while making a play for Joanna. What do you think?
So basically, that person is saying that Jason J is playing the same game that Diddy is playing.
Don't play Sultana. That's not nice. Nobody should do that.
I feel everybody can have fishes at this point.
Yeah.
We've
We're
all fished.
fishermen.
We are all.
There's many fish in the ocean. Whoever wants to fish should fish. And I don't even think Jason J is. I don't think it's a strategy for him.
I prefer
The-
protein, chicken and beef, me personally. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Jigga. So I don't think it's a strategy on Jason J's part. Let the boy leave. I think of the boys, he's one of the ones that's actually competitive, trying to come up in conversation. Let Jason J exist. If he wants to talk to Sultana, let him talk to Sultana. If he wants to talk to Joanna, let him talk to Joanna. If he wants to talk to Diddy, let him talk. Did the big brother say that?
So
he should
you are
not-
in support of Ashanaism?
Yeah, so
Yes, we know that you are in support.
spread your wings. Anyone
I
will grab
think
you.
it's
Do
a
not
game,
listen
though.
to this
Polygamy is a
harlot.
Yes.
I think it's a
Polygamy
game.
is real.
I think it's a game. I think it's a strategy. It's doing what he wants to do and it's working fine for him.
All right, guys, it will be unfair to have the veteran reality TV star queen herself here in the studio without a little, wise words, nuggets, something. So,
Small
people, that's a show that a lot of people want to, go on. Any advice for someone who has smashed it 2 times?
My advice is to understand that these things are a case of opportunity and luck. Combined, you can't know who's going to plug you in. You can't pay for it. You just have to be engaging at the right time to the right eyes to be able to get into the house. So that's for future housemates. Yes.
All right, you heard it here from the horse's mouth. Horse is a very wild word to use from the queen.
Don't call me us. I am Queen Mother Ear Dragon. Don't call me
Period.
us.
Queen of Dragons. All right. Right about now, we've come to the end of the show. Did you have fun?
I did. I had a ball. I didn't kill you.
Yeah, for the first
And I
time
love
in
that
history.
for us.
We're growing our
Yes.
love is
Yes.
blossoming.
Oh.
Did you have fun?
I did.
And not that it matters.
You want to ask me? What about me?
Of course, it's your job.
You like
You
no
know
fun?
what's up,
I
okay?
cannot.
Anyways, guys, if you want to come on the show and have fun with us here on the show, all you have to do is one very easy task. Go on our social media platforms at Pulse Nigeria 247. Tell us something. It's a case of opportunity and luck, and you just might be the one to meet your possible fave on the show. All right, guys, special thanks to our sponsors, Indomie. Thank you so much for giving us that deliciousness, that flavor on and off screen. Thank you so much for paying the bills. From all of us in the studio, we're saying what?
Bye.
Bye.